This is Scotty Silver for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm in Playa Blanca in Lanzarote with none other than Terry Flanagan. Terry, Happy New Year to you first of all.
Happy New Year, mate.
Good night last night?
Yeah, it was good. Spent it with the family. My coach is over, Steve. Went to see his family and yeah, we had a good night. Watched all the fireworks and baby loved it.
Yeah, it's not a bad place to go and see New Year really, is it?
It's nice, the weather's beautiful again today, so yeah, I'm happy, topping up the tan. Just getting myself ready for the fighting it early this year.
Well, I was going to say, looking back at 2017, from a boxing perspective, if you could sum it up in one word, what would that word be for you?
Frustrating really, because I didn't get the fights I wanted, and I know that them fights this year, Frank's promised me the big fights, and yeah, I think he'll be true to his word.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in the game know exactly what's been going on, but for the boxing casuals out there, can you sort of explain about your injury and what's sort of happened with your WBO lightweight title?
Yeah, I mean, I've vacated that because I got the opportunity to step up and fight for the super lightweight title. I mean, the opportunity to become a two-weight world champion was appealing, so I thought, yeah, that I wasn't getting the fights I wanted at lightweight. I've been looking to move up. Crawford vacated, so realistically I thought, yeah, they're struggling at the weight. Not struggling as much, but yeah, I've been tight at the weight, and I think it's shown in my last few performances, and I think I'll be a better fighter at 10 stone.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't fought now since
It'll be a year. It'll be a year by the time I fight again. So.
And what was the actual diagnosis of the injury? I mean, what?
It's just a plantar fascia, just a little injury, just a niggling injury. I've had it a while now, but just got advice to stay off it, and yeah, I'm fully recovered now. I'm ready to go.
For someone like you that spends most of your life in the gym, I mean, you must have had some low points just knowing that you couldn't sort of go for the runs and whatever.
Well, that's what was doing it really. I was training when I shouldn't have been. I was thinking I'll be alright and come back too soon, and it was going again. So yeah, I've just stayed off it the last few months, and then just been doing what I can, like swimming, cycling,
yeah,
bit of strength work, and yeah, now I'm back boxing. Steve's over here, we're doing a bit of training out here, we're starting camp out here, so yeah, it's good break.
I mean, how close, I mean, if you look back now, I mean, the Linares fight, how close was it realistically to actually happening?
The fight was done pretty much, and Eddie Earn jumped in and nicked it for Crawler. I mean, Linares took less money for that fight, which says a lot, and they had the rematch clause in, so that was like a stumbling block for us, but we're not bothered. Like Linares and that are going to move up eventually anyway, and when they do, I'll have a title there waiting.
Yeah.
I mean, Garcia's moving up, I think he's fighting for the IBF, so possibly that's a massive unification fight at 10 stone. We both come through them.
Oh, was it hard for you to sort of let go of that lightweight title? I know how hard you worked to get it and defended it.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, but instead vacate that and move up and fight for the super lightweight one, and so far it's an opportunity. Of course it is. I mean Beltran was my mandatory.
Yeah.
Beltran's old past it now. I'm not saying he's a good fighter, but I'd have beat him, and people would say, yeah, so he should have beat him. He's 35-year-old or something. Yeah. So it's pointless.
Well, that's it. I mean, moving on with your next opponent, I mean, it's always good when we go into the new year, you're sort of full of beans, you're thinking, yeah, this could be a good year. I mean, Maurice, an unbeaten guy, and how tall is he?
He's 6'1", he's a tall fighter, but don't really bother me them tall fighters. I think it'd be a good fight. He'll come out, he's coming over to the UK, so I reckon he'll just be awkward for a few rounds till I suss him out, and then I start to get to him.
Well, that's it. I mean, you've always been tall as like, what were you, about 5'9"?
Yeah, 5'9", yeah.
Yeah, and the hooker though, I mean, unbeaten. I mean, have you seen many of his fights as well?
Yeah, I've watched him. I mean, I've seen him in a few fights. I watched him against that Dallas Perez, seen him in a few others. He's just tall, dangler. He's a good fighter, but I mean, me at my best beats him at his best, so I'm confident.
And there are rumours going around that you could actually be sort of fighting in Belfast in April, maybe on the Frampton undercard.
Yeah,
is there any truth with that?
There's a show in March, I think, in Manchester, Frank was looking at, and there's just also the Frampton one got mentioned, but I'm easy. I'm good and ready to go, whatever Frank comes back with now. I'm happy to take it.
And in your stable as well, you got the likes of Bradley Skeet, who I think Bradley must be 6 foot, 6
He'd
foot
be good
1.
sparring, Bradley, for the fight. I mean, there's a few Steve's. I leave it to Steve. He sorts the sparring out, and he's got it right every other time. So yeah, I'm confident.
And having a look at some of the other fights, 2017. I mean, would you agree it's been an absolutely fantastic fight time for boxing fans out there? Billy Joe Saunders, I mean, did you catch him in Canada at all?
Yeah, of course, he did. He boxed well, didn't he? He boxed great. I mean, it's the best I've seen him. Disciplined, just boxed the kid's head off. I thought it's going to be a tough fight for him. I thought he can bang and he's going to hit Billy at some point, but he never did.
No.
Yeah, he just boxed the ears. I think it was a masterclass performance.
And that's it. I mean, Billy, he does get a lot of stick, doesn't he? But when he's not in front of the cameras, I've always sort of thought he's a really nice guy, and that does seem to be the feeling amongst all boxers as well.
And most boxers are. I mean, Billy's one of the boys, really. He just how you see him on camera is how he is. He just has a laugh, says what he feels. He probably speaks sometimes before he thinks, but that's what people love him for, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you very rarely say anything too controversial. In fact, you don't really sort of seem to have many beef with your opponents, but I did see there was a bit of sort of twittering going on with a certain boxer the other day. Could you elaborate any more? I think was it Maurice Hooker that gave you a bit of grief on Twitter the other day?
I've not looked, probably. I don't really go on it myself, Scott, so I'm not too fussed. They've all said it, haven't they? I mean, 33 fights, 33 wins. Every single one of them said they're going to knock me out, so none of them can. So it's all talk, innit? And
what does it mean to you if you can become a two-weight world champion?
Oh, but when the opportunity come up and he said got a chance of becoming, I thought, yeah, that's me. I'm going for that. Win that and then move up again, be a three-weight world champ. But yeah, I'm happy at the minute. Got to be happy here in the sun, and yeah, training's going well, and yeah, it's good.
I mean, I suppose it is quite. There must be some times when you're sort of frustrated, maybe thinking that you wanted those big fights. But I guess at the end of the day, you've been with Frank all these years, and I mean, you've gone all the way really with Frank Warren, to be honest, haven't you?
I say since I signed with Frank, he's got me British, WBO European, and a world title and 5 defences. So yeah, I'm happy now. Whatever he says, he give me options, and that was the one that stood out the most to me. And yeah, I went and had a chat with him last week, and talks was good, and he's saying, yeah, we're going to do it this year. We're going to get you in them big fights.
And today, January the 1st, did you make any New Year's resolutions? Are you that kind of fella?
I never do, mate. I just do what I do. Like I was saying before, he was going on about what I'm going to do after boxing. I don't really think. I just look what's next and take things step by step.
And your other passion, I've got to touch on it, Man City. We watched them yesterday, although I'm not sure if you're going to be watching any more Man City games with me, are you?
That's it. I think I've watched about 5 games here. We've not won a one. So, yeah, that's it now. You finished. But, yeah, at least we kept that unbeaten record. Hopefully we go for that season like Arsenal had. But, yeah, I'm happy. We're still smashing it.
Still smashing it. Terry, with that, I've got to say, you always give us time when you come over, mate, so we're wishing you all the best for 2018 and hope you can be another season where it's strap season for Mr. Flanagan.
That's it. Cheers, Scott.
Cheers, mate.
Okay.